So it finally happened, y'all. We have 3 sewer hoses. Here's the second. Here's the third. That's right, that's where it ends. And here is the sewer hookup right there.
We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say remember when, if we keep on making memories where we stand. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old.
Change of plan, folks. We're going back instead of front. The people behind us left, and Matthew likes that route better, so let's go back there. I'll call you. Nope, you're good. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're clearing it.
Full tank of diesel and an RV.
So we're on our way to Wisconsin Dells.
Yay.
You're going to be on this road for 13 miles. I've looked at the map briefly, and it seems like they have a lot of stuff to do, and I think we're going to be there at least 4 weeks, if not 5 weeks, before we make our trek to our next destination. We wanted to stay at Yogi Bear until Sunday. Today is Thursday, July 22nd, and we wanted to stay till Sunday, July 25th, but no room at the inn. But when we left, I mean, as you see, because I filmed it, there were all these empty campsites, and we checked like every day until Monday, and they're like, no, there's no room, because come to find out they're having what?
Christmas in July at Yogi Bear Park.
With Yogi Bear, Boo Boo Bear, Santa Claus, and they said they were going to have, like, I think Christmas decoration contest, a Christmas parade. So I guess this was their main event that they got, you know, booked like ahead of time. So, and I kind of wanted to see it. I know it probably would have been rowdy, but guy was like, no, it's time to move on, nothing opened up, because you know people always say, oh, there's always last minute cancellations, and we just couldn't get in.
Nope.
So, which was still hard to believe, because as of Thursday most of the RV sites were like empty, but we're excited to be headed to Wisconsin Dells.
Yes, we are. There should be a lot to do with natural stuff, with man-made attractions. We're excited about the place we're going to, so should be good.
Yay. One other thing, y'all, Matthew, we had just happened to leave the park last night to run an errand, and when we came back in, he saw this small little sign that says, oh, by the way, we're going to turn the electricity off from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., which would have been today. Well, they actually wound up turning it off before 8 a.m., but we didn't know that we had lost shore power until Matthew checked it, because we have a solar system and we have 4 lithium batteries. So Matthew just went ahead and unplugged this, because that was one of the steps going to be like, guess what? Y'all going to be without electricity for 4 hours for some reason because they were fixing it. We still were able to have lights and things of that nature. So.
We could run the slides out or back in. We could do the retract the leveling gear, leveling jacks and stuff without any problems.
That's twice that's happened now, because in our last place back in Michigan, there was a bad storm or something and they lost electricity overnight, but we never knew it because of our solar.
Yep.
Our neighbors are like, yeah, it went out, my CPAP stopped working. So it's a good thing to have. And if you can't get solar, at least the lithium batteries will last longer than, what is that other kind of battery?
The AGM, like the lead acid batteries.
We're going to turn left in a mile on Wisconsin 13.
This feels like what I would imagine it feels like to take an RV through Gatlinburg.
Nervous. It's like a little Gatlinburg town, Matthew. Look, we can walk up and down the streets.
Yep. You just need to make sure I make the right turn. That's our goal. Keep going?
Yes. You still have 0.9 miles.
Thread the needle.
This is our first time using 30 amp. So we plug the dog bone into it and then the surge protector into the dog bone.
Okay, we're good.
It's good. So it finally happened, y'all. We have 3 sewer hoses. Here's the second. Here's the third. That's right. That's where it ends. And here is the sewer hookup right there. So we need 4. So our advice is make sure you have 4 sewer hoses, because you never know when you're gonna need a long one. I mean, we could back up some more, but then this lot has a lot of tree roots. So we kind of had to stop where we're at. So now we're connecting the water, and we're gonna see if the water's gonna reach, which it's a 50-foot hose, so it might. I don't know. How long was the electric before you had to do the extension?
I think it came with a 30-foot cord, and then we have a 25-foot extension. And we're not using the whole thing by any stretch. We got plenty of space to go on the electric.
It's looking like the water's gonna reach. And the gray's 52, isn't it?
Yeah, the gray is 50.
Okay, so it looks like the water hose is going to reach.
Good.
We just need another sewer extension, and we are outside of Wisconsin Dells, and I don't know how far we're gonna have to go. This is me and Matthew walking back to the campground. It has its own private beach on the Wisconsin River. And a little stream and a whole lot of stairs. gotta go all the way up there. We're taking y'all with us, and you don't even have to do the work. We'll do it for you. That sucked. I'm out of shape. But the good thing about RV life is we should have plenty of opportunities to get in shape. Oh, y'all, look at this. You can see the river from here. This is so pretty. And they say there's another trail you can follow the river. It takes you to another private beach, so we'll check that out another day. So we are on our way to downtown Wisconsin Dells. We're currently staying in Wisconsin Dells right now, but we're like maybe 10 minutes out of the town. And so we get to go see this kind of tourist attraction town, which is known for its water parks, but we only passed one so far. I don't know where the other ones are, but we're going to go explore the area. And it reminds me a lot of Gatlinburg when you drive through it.
Yeah, and they have a lot of natural things to do along the Wisconsin River. And then there's a dam set up, so you have the upper dells and the lower dells. They have boat tours, and they have all kinds of stuff.
This is our campsite. We're in Wisconsin Dells. And we're the only ones here, except for one other couple in the back. They have these cabins that they usually only rent out on the weekends. Sometimes a person might rent it on like a Monday or a Tuesday, but the whole campsite's empty right now, or campground. We're right across from the playground. There's a sign up there that says more camping in the Wisconsin River. We're like literally feet from the Wisconsin River. But here is our site. We're off the road by like 20, 30 feet. I'm not good at determining length here. There's our truck. And the reason we had to go so far back is because we had to make sure the stabilizers and jacks didn't go down on roots. So we kind of had to see the root there. So we had to back it up. And then the utilities are all the way in the back, which is not the best idea. We had to wind up buying another extension for the black hose. So we have 4 of them connected, and the other problem is it's going uphill. So unless it has a lot of force, like if your tanks are really full, then it struggles getting up that hill. So we're probably gonna have to do a hand over hand thing to get it to empty completely out. Haven't really done that before, so we'll film it so you can see what it looks like and see if it's successful. But anyways, there's the sewer, water, and electric. If only the internet had smell-o-vision, y'all. It smells so good. It's pork teriyaki. Anyways, this is our view while we cook our pork teriyaki. It's like we're boondocking with full hookups. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is. It's like almost an abandoned campground. They really only have people come in on the weekends, and then during the week there's really nobody here. Alright, we have a new 40-inch TV, and then we have an old 40-inch TV. And you're probably wondering, why did you get a new TV? It's the same style, the TCL, and you still have a TCL on the wall.
Warranty exchange. Our TV screen is separating from the top frame of the TV, and it's bad enough to where Grand Design or TCL or whoever they work with said, "I'll just buy another one. We'll pay you back." So that's what we did.
So we are fixing to attempt to...
I have never hung a TV on a display arm thing. I don't even know how to take it off. Do we have a hammer in here?
Oh no. I thought we were going to buy an extra hammer to have one in the bay and one up here.
I think we did. There we go.
There's the TV. So this is what they had zip tied before. And that should just screw right on the new TV.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to. Well, this is us, which means nothing is simple. We have the wall mount plate, the part that goes on the back of the old TV, and of course one of the screws is stripped, so I need one of those tools that you put in there in order to remove a stripped screw, and then I'll need another screw or bolt that's exactly the right size. So off to Home Depot. Well, we finally got the TV installed. We got the stripped screw removed, we got the good screws put in, it's all mounted up, and wouldn't you know it, our favorite TV show is on. Let's see what that is.
Hey y'all, I'm Sean.
I'm Matthew, and we are Broken Dreams Reborn.
So today's our 15th wedding anniversary, and we're in Wisconsin Dells, and we are going to go in this famous restaurant we've heard of called Monk's Bar and Grill. We've heard they have really good hamburgers and stuff, so we're going to check it out and see if it's worth the hype.
We'll let you know.
Okay, y'all, so we just got done with Monk's, and we told you that there's all this hype about it. Was it worth the hype?
It was wonderful. It was really, really good. What did we get?
We got the El Cubano. Did I pronounce it right?
As far as I know.
It was like a Cuban sandwich on, Cuban bread, I think. It had, pulled pork and ham and pickles. I got mine without the mustard, but you got the mustard.
Brown mustard, yeah.
It was so good. We are stuffed. I mean...
And the pork itself was so well flavored. And they didn't just give you a little bit of pork. They gave you big pieces of pork. It had its own good flavor. It wasn't even like regular traditional barbecue pork. It had a distinct flavor that was really good. It wasn't just an everyday pork sandwich.
The pork kind of sounded or tasted like something if you put it in your crock pot at home and cooked it and, didn't add barbecue sauce to it. It was seasoned like that, like something you'd eat from your mom's house or something. It was juicy. Really good. I mean, I guess it's famous for their burgers. I don't know, but I decided to get the El Cubano, and he copied me.
Hey, I liked it too. I was reading the menu and I couldn't decide, and that's what I got.
They had so many options. Like, there were like 2 or 3 other things that I wanted to pick, and then they had like mac and cheese with stuff on it.
Yep.
So anyways, we highly recommend Monk's if you're in the Wisconsin Dells area. And I think they have other locations too, but yeah, if you're in the Dells area, and come to the one that's in Baraboo, because the parking lot is bigger and the restaurant is bigger. I mean, they have one on the main strip, but I think that one's smaller, but we recommend this one for sure.
It's just a really simple design. You just twist it on like this. Alright, that's on. There we go. See? Open, close, open, close. Put this nasty thing back on here.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright, we're using our Valterra valve for the first time. What do? Just pull the... Ooh, it got stopped by the door.
Yep. And now...
Wow. That's pretty snazzy.
Yep, it works well. There's not a lot of consequences if you don't close it. The only main thing is that it gets closed on travel day.
Okay.
If it's not closed during the week, it's not that big of a deal, but it's in this stupid setup we have going uphill to the sewer, it's far better for it to be closed so we don't have extra wastewater sitting in the hose.
It's so long, y'all. You can't even see it down there. Probably take you 5 days to get over there.
I really hate this setup.
Tell us how you really feel.
That's how I feel. There's no mystery. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like it. Is anything coming out down there?
Nope. My job is to stand here and make sure this hose doesn't pop out, because it's not a very secure and not fall over. It's not a very secure seal.
Yeah.
It could pop out, and we're doing the black tank, so we don't want, Matthew doesn't want a what?
Catastrophe.
A poopsie catastrophe. It's still flowing. Yep, still coming out. You're doing good. At least it's not coming apart.
Yeah.
You feel it going back the other way?
Some.
Oh yeah, there it comes. Yeah, right. Anybody need a canoe? A boat? They're all just washed ashore up here, I guess. I don't know how they all wound up here, and they even go up there. Yep. And then there's, what do we call it, cliffs or bluffs?
I don't know, whatever.
And then this is the Wisconsin River. The other private beach is a lot nicer than this, but we had to come out here to check this one out. Oh, look at this. I'm walking on the edge. Ooh. Look how the trail just kind of falls off in the water. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, look down there. It's just a hole, isn't it? There he is, Matthew from BDR, everybody. It's not Bigfoot after all.
Hey. I remember that.
We found him. Bigfoot, he's behind me. I don't think he knows. He's deep in the Wisconsin forest.
In the jungles of Wisconsin.
Right. Y'all, originally, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there's a fence. The trail walked along those cliffs over there. And we're walking up high because I think the bluffs have disintegrated. Now, if you ever come to a place like this, do not pay for firewood because you can just come into the forest and gather you some. You see all the downed trees and stuff. Oh, we're almost back to our private beach. Okay, so we are on our way to see our friends Scott and Allison, aka Jarhead and Ginger, and we're looking forward to it. They're staying at one of the 1,000 trails here in Wisconsin Dells.
Yep, and we're taking the back roads. Thank you, Ford Navigation.
Ford is sending us the back way. So I don't think even Google sent you some of the back ways like Ford does. So, okay. Okay, we're fixing to go under a low bridge, so if you have a fifth wheel,
turn left onto Stand Rock Road.
Do not go this way. It's barely big enough for 2 vehicles.
It's not big enough.
Then you turn here. That's crazy. Said that bridge was 12 feet 2 inches.
Continue on Stand Rock Road for 1 mile.
And it wasn't wide enough for 2 vehicles at one time.
That would give your RV a haircut.
The speed limit here is 9.5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there they are down there.
Oh, we need to be on the other side.
You can circle around. I see a circle.
Okay. No.
You see anything? It was coming from that trash can.
I know it was.
You think it's underneath the trash can?
Oh, I see it.
What is
There's a little chipmunk stuck in there somehow. Look. Down there, you see it? It's just a little scared chipmunk. Right next to that soda can. Slowly. And let it run out.
How'd it get in there, though?
There it goes.
So what are we doing?
We're having a late night teardown session because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, thunderstorm tomorrow when we get up and go travel. So we're doing everything tonight, dumping tanks, picking up hose, picking up electric, taking in the slides so they don't get everything wet on the inside of the RV. We've done that before. That's miserable. And it's getting dark out.
Why did we take our showers before we did this?
So we could empty all the tanks and be done with it, not have to use the shower house.
Because we're going to a no hookup site.
Oh yeah, we're not going to have any sewer at all.
Like if we were going to a hookup site, we would just be like, whatever, we'll take our showers after we dump the tanks. But because we need to conserve our tanks, I think we're going to be mooch stocking for like 3 weeks. So I'm hoping we don't have to call a honey wagon. So yeah, and I don't even know how you find a honey wagon if you're staying in the suburbs. If anybody knows how you do that, like if you're staying at a relative's house but you need your tanks pumped out instead of having to move the whole RV, just leave us a comment below and let us know. Matthew's attempting to lock the door because we let our slides in last night. Our camp host is going to let us cook breakfast at their... I'm not walking through the grass. cook breakfast at their house because we let our slides in last night because we were supposed to have this massive storm, which it did come through, but I think the majority of it missed us. So we're going over to their little place.